Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is Reverend James Nima. I want to deal with the issue today just a little bit. What do you do when God is silent and everything is going bad? One of the things believers today have to understand is that there are times when God remains silent. Even in the lives of the chosen people, the children of Israel, for 400 years, God remains silent. What do you do when God is not speaking to you? What do you do? All you see is the attack of the enemy on every side. Perhaps your health is failing. Your marriage is failing. Your relationship is failing. Perhaps your business is going down. You are at the point of being laid off from work. Or maybe you're trying to find a job, you don't have one. Yet, at the same time, you see others, God is answering their prayers. As a pastor, you see other pastors' ministry doing well. You see the church members on fire doing things for them. You fast, you pray, you fast, you pray, you give, you do all the things you are called to do. But yet still, things are not working. As a woman you want to marry, you dress yourself up everywhere possible, wearing all kinds of clothes and jewelry, walking all kinds of ways, making your hair, putting different makeup, going to events so that people can see you. You go to the right places, you do the right thing, yet nobody to even talk and ask you a question. No suggestion, nothing. You're a man you want to marry. You can't find that lady who your heart will go for, who you will settle down for. You want to settle down. You want to go to school. You don't find a way. You want to travel. Others are traveling. You see them coming back and forth with things. They're doing stuff for they and their families, and your heart is burning. You look at yourself and say, but I am not all that of a sinner compared to others I know. That might be the fact. I am not ugly. Why can't I find a husband or find a wife? That may be the fact. Maybe I got some money, but things are not working out. That may be the fact. Maybe I'm healthy, but this other one is not working. There is no peace and satisfaction in my life. Whatever your situation is, there come times in the lives of people, whether pastors or church members or ordinary people, when God remains silent. I'm going to bring to your attention a few things in the Bible quickly. Our brother Job never knew that God was even paying attention to him. As far as he was concerned, he didn't see God, he didn't hear God. That's why he said, if he had died, I must rise up again because I want to see God man to man and talk to him. Why would this calamity come upon me when I didn't do anything wrong? He's lost his children, he lost his property, he lost everything. He lost his health. Now his wife wants to go. Now his friends are accusing him to make matters worse. And he didn't do anything wrong. The Bible says Job was a righteous man, the only man of his kind in this place. Yet trouble came to him and God said nothing. What if your name is Hannah? At the beginning of the story, it said, and the Lord closed the womb. So even God is the one. Like Job, God started his problem. Like Hannah, God started her problem. But Hannah didn't know. And she's prayed. The Bible says, year in, year out, Mr. Elkanah will take his family to go to the place of miracles, the place of solutions. Yet they come back empty-handed. Nothing worked. And it took so much time before God ever showed up. Hannah had to take matters in her own hands. You see, when it takes time and God does not show up when we need him, it is so hard. And we read this in the Bible, it all sounds good. We read about Abraham, he waited that long for a son. We read about the woman, the issue of blood, she waited that long. We read about Joseph, he waited that long. But let's be frank. Can you wait for 1 year and not see anything good happening to you, but everything falling apart, and still stay with your man and woman? Can you wait for 1 year and still see that church that is going down, you're paying money only to just pay money and nothing is working as far as people can see? Can you still stay at that job where things are not really moving forward? Can your business still hang in there with things not moving forward the way you need them? Can you still hang in there for 1 year, for 2 years? These days, Christians don't have patience for God. They don't have patience for anybody. If it does not work now, through the drive-thru, through order on demand, they're out of there. But I've come to realize God is still God. If even he speaks or he does not speak in a situation, somehow your name might be Mordecai, where Haman is giving you a hard time, harassing you, disgracing you, and even plan to kill you and all your people. And there's a calendar set for it. And you know on this day, the entire nation is going to die in the land of Persia. And you are walking around still being faithful to serve God. It is not easy. But all these people are talking about, what a Haman, God only around through roof. Without Hannah, God answered a prayer when she got to the church, and finally the priest spoke to her. Without Job, God finally spoke to him. Or is your name King Saul? The Bible says in Ephesians, after you have done everything, stand. Ephesians 6. Are you King Saul that you're fighting a giant you cannot defeat? Saul was so desperate, he even offered his daughter. He even offered that a person would pay no taxes, their father's house would pay no taxes, you give them riches. Yet the soldiers were afraid to go fight. All they could do was to stand. Are you the one just hanging in there? But nothing is working. Nobody is returning your calls. You call your friends, they won't even return your call. And they act like they didn't see it. And when you finally got to talk to them, oh, sorry, I was busy. So you were busy for me too. They were busy, man. They were busy, pa. I'm sorry. They are busy going on with their lives without you, because they are tired seeing you and nothing is working for you. If God is with you, as far as they're concerned, nothing bad should ever happen to you, because they see other people making progress, even though they don't really know the people's stories. They don't know what other people are living right or not. All they can see is the physical reality. We live in the days that God has to manifest, because if He does not show up in the time people expect, they walk away. They do their own thing. Unless you have a group of people who don't really care much about God. They just want to gather to places to make name for themselves and make things happen. But if we must really dedicate ourselves to God, then there is a reason why passages like endurance is in the Bible, where courage is in the Bible, where God will tell Joshua, be brave and courageous, where the Bible will tell us to wait on the Lord and in the power of His might, to have patience. How can we exercise these things when there are no conditions under which we need to exercise them? How can we have faith and believe God and hope against all hope when there is nothing working? If everything is working, we don't need hope. Things are already working. We don't need to have faith for things that are already working. They are there, they are working. The husband is doing well, the wife is doing well, the children are doing well, business is doing well, work is doing well, ministry is doing well, health is doing well. We don't need to pray for things that are already there, to asking for them, except to thank God for them. But what if heaven remains silent and your stuff is not working? You're trying to work the marriage. You're trying to work that relationship. It's not working. What do? Please, hold on to her.